Hey there, guys. This is Chortle Games Live, and you're with Stephen. That's me. But it's just me tonight. You know what? It's been a while since we did some Far Cry 5 story, and I haven't beaten it yet. Surprisingly, no one spoiled it for me, so that's good. But I know I do have Jacob's region left, and that should be it. So we're gonna go to Jacob's region. What comes after that? I don't know. No one spoiled the game for me. But maybe we'll see. We were gonna play Detroit tonight. But I decided that's better left for tomorrow when I've got more time with it. Because I don't think I'll do a super heavy stream tonight, depending on how many people show up. Oh gosh. So I tell you what, guys, I have already had a full evening because I just got back from the dodgeball event that I host for the students at my church, and they killed me, man. I'm exhausted.
Guess if you
But
think you're gonna
it's
be
all
cut out
good.
from civilization, it makes sense to want to hoard up auto stuff like this.
Who are you? Is this Ellis? Oh, Ellis! Forgot about Ellis. I'm gonna get rid of you, Ellis, though. I'm gonna get the good boy Boomer. And I might actually be able to use Ellis. But for now, I'm gonna have Nick give me some air support.
I'll be seeing you.
Bye, Ellis! I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's been a hot minute since I played this game, so first things first, I need to find an outpost. Sure.
To see if it's working. I don't care anymore.
So, Miles and Brodie. Kaylin, hey, what's up? It's just me tonight. Anna will be here in a little bit, but she's just going to be around. Thought I'd use my good mic tonight because past few streams have seen some not great audio quality. So, oh, hey. But I thought I'd play a little bit.
Again.
Where's the store? Guys, it has been, I feel like it's been forever since I played this game. Oh, getting high. Oh. Nick is talking to me about his wife, I think. Where is the, oh my gosh. Okay, I will find it. There, I see it. I see it now. But we were going to do Detroit tonight. I haven't gotten an answer from Miles yet about the marathon stream tomorrow, but either way, I'm playing some Detroit Become Human tomorrow, so look forward to that. But tonight is going to be something a little more chill, something that requires less emotional investment. What have they changed? There's that really pretty menu music. Okay, so these guns are still the same. Lovely. I'm gonna use the Sixer. I am not gonna put a marksman scope on it. That is a little excessive, but gun show special. I'll do. Sure, I've got the money for it. Why not? Okay. So I thought they updated weapons in this game, guys. It was my impression that that some weapons got balancing. But that does not seem to be the case. What gives? Okay. Yeah, what's going on here? Oh well. Alright, I'm full on everything it seems. And I've got... What guns do I have? I am missing a gun. How did that happen? Wait. Yeah. I'm gonna grab a sniper rifle. Can't go wrong with a sniper rifle, right guys? Now which one did I use? Well, I could, oh my gosh, do I have the shovel launcher? Oh. But I've heard from a reputable source that the shovel launcher is not worth my time, so I'm not gonna bother. Where's my gold rifle? There it is. Right? I don't know. Sure, that's my rifle. He does! Well, it depends on what you mean by victorious, though. I got out many times, but I'm hurting. Did I have ammo for this? Gosh, I am boring you guys to tears right now with all of my... Sweet. Yeah, it was you that told me that the shovel launcher was trash. You're my reputable source, Vlad.
My grandma taught me how to shoot.
Okay, Nick is telling me about his grandma now. I get it, Nick. You're a family man. You know what? I don't have cheeseburger yet. Let's go get cheeseburger. We're gonna drive there. Why not? It's a pretty countryside. But no, dodgeball went well tonight, guys. Had a pretty big group. Anna just walked in with a lot of food. You got it? Okay. You are wonderful. Thank you. Oh gosh, I wasn't looking at the road. Got cut off. Yeah, I personally really like Nick as a character. He is... Oh, they're shooting at me? I can't tell. He is very quippy and doesn't stop talking a whole lot. But I don't know. I like the heart that he brings to the characters. Like the fact that when you take down John's regen, seeing what happens to him, where he actually gets part of his flesh torn out, like that made it mean more because he's so grounded, I guess, with all of his stories. And I don't know, it made it cooler to me that he just got back up and was like, hey, I've got a hole in my chest, but I'm gonna fly this plane and shoot down that sumbitch. Like, that's just cool to me. But yeah, I am got him. Okay. I am quite sore. Nick, take that thing out. Nick, take it. Wait, that's not... Wait. Oh. That explains it. No, Boomer! Boomer, get away from it, boy! Yeah, I agree with that, Vlad. It's got good characters. That's about it, though. It did overcrowd itself, I feel like, because there are some side characters like Father Jerome, some of the guys that work for the Yellowtails. It's the Yellowtails, right? Again, it's been a while, but like you said, it just doesn't really do anything with them. It's a bit overstuffed. But I will say it is an improvement upon Far Cry 4, which had basically no likable characters, in my opinion. And I guess that's why I speak so highly of this game's story. I still... Okay. Get him, Nick. What? Oh my gosh, Nick. Yeah, no crap, you missed. But, it's no Far Cry 3 as far as story is concerned. It's overall a better game, just because, of course, it is. But, oh, absolutely. That was my thing with, come on. Hit it, Nick. How do I turn off the radio, guys? Never mind, I got it. Get him, Nick! Okay, there. Good. Good shot, cowboy. But so my big thing with Ghost Recon Wildlands is my main example of this. I love Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I think that the people that dislike it don't really give it a fair shot, because they say, oh, it's not Ghost Recon, you don't have to be stealthy or anything. That depends on how you play it, and personally I think that I'm more lenient for games that are the first of their kind. Like, if they tried an open world Splinter Cell, for example, and it translated well gameplay-wise and stuff to open world, I would forgive a lot of its flaws for the fact that it did something new decently well, and I wouldn't judge it overall as the idea until the next installment to see what they do with it. That's how I feel about Ghost Recon Wildlands. But I do have some problems with it, like the fact that the way it was advertised, you were supposed to be able to affect the cartel war by choice. Like, do I let this guy live? Do I send him back to his guys? Do I try to buy him out? Stuff like that. And they didn't do that. And that was a big loss for me, because I thought that would have been really cool to be able to affect the way the cartel manages by basically leaving a commander in their ranks alive to tell the story of the ghosts, to kind of demoralize them, stuff like that. You know, like, not only tactfully taking them down, but strategically. And the game just didn't have that, which was a bummer. But overall, still, it was a great game, and I commend it for doing everything new that it did, and I eagerly await the next installment to see what it does. That's kind of how I feel about this game with lacking choice. It's like, you did things well, but you played it too safe. You could have done more. And while I do think mechanically, all things considered, Far Cry 5 is the best Far Cry, the purists are going to yell at me and be like, no, Steven, Far Cry 2 is the best Far Cry. They're not wrong. Far Cry 2 is an amazing game, but all things considered, for the overall experience of a game, what you get with the total package, Far Cry 5 is the best game. I mean, we've got Far Cry Arcade, for crying out loud, which is... Nick! No, Nick, not Boomer. There we go. Vlad, oh man. Me and Vlad, I'm going to assume you got it. Me and Vlad butt heads sometimes on a few things. Well, butt heads is not correct. We have minor disagreements. But Vlad, I feel like you and I are on very similar ground when it comes to Ubisoft in general. We talked, oh my god, no, thank god, that deer corpse. But we talked about Far Cry 3 a lot. You're one of my favorite people to talk about Far Cry 3 with, because you have a lot of really good insight and you remind me of really cool things, which, by the way, Far Cry 3 Remastered comes out, I think, Tuesday. I will be playing it here on the channel, so look forward to that. But Ubisoft does not get a fair shake. They honestly don't. Because, all things considered, yes, Ubisoft has done the occasional downgrading. Get over it, is what I say. Of course, they're going to embellish at E3. It's literally trying to sell your game's concept. If it still plays fine, great. People say Ubisoft can't launch games and everything's super buggy and all that stuff. Those people that say that, and I'm gonna probably makes people mad here, it's the PC gamers. It's the PC master race, because I will say this about Ubisoft. They cannot launch a PC title to save their life. I probably could not. It'd probably take more than one hand to count how many PC game launches Ubisoft has botched. Yes, absolutely, Vlad. Same. But the thing is, and I say this to PC whenever people are like, PC Master Race, I basically tell them, good luck playing a Ubisoft game. You're going to miss out. Because Ubisoft titles are fantastic on console. I don't know if I'd call them the most innovative, but they're some of the most fun. Like Vlad just said, they are some of the most replayable games in my library. I played through Watch Dogs 1 several times, and I wouldn't even call that one of their most replayable games. Ghost Recon Wildlands, good lord, Miles and I soaked up every ounce of that game. It took us months to beat it, and we never got bored. All the Far Cries, even Far Cry 4 had a lot of replay value. These games are just fun. And when you look past what the masses say, all the bugs that like, again, Assassin's Creed Unity, that game did not stand a chance because it did not launch on PC well. It was basically unplayable on PC. And that's not acceptable. Ubisoft owned up to it though, gave out free copies for different games, including their newer games for the people that were affected, and then made the season pass free. But if you played it on console, I will say this: AC Unity, one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games, all things considered, just because it finally felt like a stealth game. I ran into one bug. Oh, good God, it's a freaking skunk. Get out of here, you... There we go. I ran into one bug playing Assassin's Creed Unity. It was a game-breaking bug where I couldn't use a weapon because it crashed the game for whatever reason. But one bug, guys, for a game that people said was unplayable. That's not the full story. That's all I'm saying. People on PC, yes, they don't know any better. But all I'm saying is for the console players, do not rip Ubisoft until you hear from the people that play it on console or play it for yourself. Because I guarantee you'll have at least a little bit of fun. Did I trap someone in the chat? And that's understandable, but like for me personally, I didn't hit any bugs. And again, it's one of those things that I can understand if people did hit bugs, but there are so many people that are like, oh, Unity was a garbage game. I watched this guy play it on PC and he ripped on it constantly. Okay, did you play it for yourself? I didn't want to, because my favorite PC Let's Player told me that it was trash. Well, okay, have a mind of your own. That's all I'm saying. And it frustrates me because, not because people are like, I don't like this game because someone told me not to like this game, but because you've got Ubisoft kind of changing the way they make their games based on the criticism of the masses. I say most of which, a large portion of which did not even play the game. But Vlad, I believe it that you had a buggy experience, but I'm just saying for me, not a single, well, one bug. One bug with maybe the occasional little glitch, like clipping issues and stuff like that. And I played it at launch, is the weird thing. So, not saying the people who did play it on console are wrong for saying it's a bad game. Not at all. I'm saying play it before you judge it. Read this guy's name in the chat. The most recent one. Anus Tart. Arrested Development, please say yes. Or you're actually a new start. I feel bad for assuming that they were Anus Tart. Oh no. Unfortunately, a new start for some, or Anus Tart for some. Over here on the channel, when we stream, we don't play with other people off channel, just because trying to cover our bases, making sure that we don't have anybody on that's gonna get us in trouble, because it's almost happened before. But get up, Boomer. Okay, good, Boomer. But if you catch me off stream, you can add me on PSN. My name is The Crossword with a K. Kaylin, if you're in the chat, or Vlad, if you guys could put my account in there, that would be greatly appreciated. But you can add me on PlayStation. Get them, Nick. And I will play, if you guys catch me off sometime, I would be happy to. I have not beaten the game. That's kind of why we're here. because I realized that I hadn't played campaign in quite a long time. So the only region I have left is Jacobs. I wasn't sure how much I had done of it, so we're here trying to do Jacobs region. Huh. That's funny, Vlad. Thank you, Kalen. So, Kalen and Vlad, you two are the main Far Cry 5 players that I got in the chat. What do you guys think of the news with the DLC, with the assets coming? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I honestly wasn't sure, because I saw a picture and I was like, surely that's not the case. But according to what I saw, the Nom DLC is coming out early next month. Then Mars is coming out in July. And then Zombies is coming out in August. So all three of their DLCs are coming out a month apart. Is that right? Because I saw a picture of it on Facebook, and it said it was partitioned by month, and those DLCs were listed as those months. And I thought, surely they're not doing that quick of a rollout. And I mean, I'm fine if they do. That would be awesome. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I can be pagan. That's gross. That's fair, Vlad. Main reason I got the season pass is because I wanted Far Cry 3 early. Like they had me by the balls with that one. I thought there were. Huh. Oh well. Okay. That's sore. All right.
This is Wade over at the Fang Center.
Okay, I'll get cheeseburger. Anna brought me a cheeseburger from Schmonic.
I'm just glad to see it out of the cult's hands.
See, it's okay if I don't say the actual name.
And they've been shipping those crazy rolls all the way to the old lumber.
When I said I'm gonna get cheeseburger, she raised the bag and was like,
Now we had a bear here.
Who'd you get breakfast?
Cheeseburger. Bit of a local celebrity, actually. Had a soft spot for
Did you get a breakfast toaster?
But he got the
Good choice.
diabetes,
I mean,
so we
Schmeckfast
put him on a
Schmoster.
salmon diet. Anyway, called trying to take him, so I set him free. Last I heard, he was causing all sorts of mayhem. Someone should
I know that I'll have.
make sure he's all right. Grab some salmon from the pond ahead of time, though. Then feed Cheeseburger that salmon, and he'll be eating out of the palm of your hand.
Oh, has this guy been talking to me? Okay, cool. Vlad, I think I got one more solid playthrough of Far Cry 3 in me. Especially if I get to share it with you guys. And I'm hoping it holds up. I played it enough to where, from a writing standpoint, I honestly think it's the best of the series, and I don't think I don't think it has aged poorly. I don't know. We'll see. But I will be playing it on the channel. I'm not sure what day. Nailed it. Okay. Oh, that was too early. Got it. Yeah, the same. I never 100% games, Vlad. Except for Wizard of Legend. I'm going to try to platinum that game, just because I play it so much, and it's not hard to platinum. The only hard trial is I have to beat the game in 30 minutes. That's what's going to get me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Come on. Look at that salmon. There's a good salmon right there.
Hey, if you got that salmon, I just heard Cheeseburger was spotted at Lanero Building Supplies.
Where was he spotted? Okay. So how's everybody else doing tonight? I'm sore. I'm really sore. That's basically it. I am a pain-ridden husk right now. Was that funny? Okay. but I'm good. I have a sure. I have a chocolate cookie milkshake, which is always good. What was a close shave? Nothing happened. What's that, guys? Okay. Oh, what you hear, Boomer? What? Oh, what is this? Well, that was fun. Thanks, Boomer. That was a fun time in that pipe we just had. Come here, bud. No, bud. Come. Boomer, let me pet you. Let me pet you. Okay, fine. Boomer's not feeling cooperative today. It's fine. Boomer's growling. Not happy. Oh, shoot. Never mind. Okay.
Man, that was close. I can't wait for all this.
I'm trying to sporadically eat my food. So if my chewing bothers anybody, let me know and I will cease and desist. Alright. The alarms to deal with. Is that Boomer? Okay. You ready? You ready, boy? You ready? Anybody else? Nope. Okay. That's a flattering way to die. Helicopter. I think I hit him. Oh, get down. Bye. Alright, I got a fine cheeseburger. Boomer, can you smell him? You barking? What is it, boy? Let me pet you. Boomer. Be cooperative. Yes! So I missed our streams earlier. Did anybody watch Brodie and Miles? How'd it go?
Just get right up in there and give him the salmon. That little guy will eat it right out of your hand, don't you worry.
Uh-oh. Is that the drink? Oh. And then I died. See, here's the thing. If I may conversation with Spanish kids, like in voice chat or type chat. So here's my thing about bears versus sharks with legs. Cheeseburger is pretty much my main part of the argument. Cheeseburger is adorable, and I love him. There is not a time, ever, that I will look at a shark and go, "Aw, a shark." Ever. Give that shark legs, and I'm going to be saying, "Get that the hell away from me." But with a bear can be sweet. Probably not, but it can be.
Don't let that damn bear get away! I'll hit that. I'm gonna trick these motherfuckers.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
I can't get an angle. Tell me what to do.
Oh. How unfortunate.
Hot
Interesting.
damn. I heard you found Cheeseburger.
Yeah, Miles does that sometimes.
You, I know he's safe.
Um,
Just remember, don't actually
He was a
feed him
Spanish minor, I
cheeseburgers.
believe, in college.
You know, he's got the diabetes.
Oh, he's got the diabetes. But he's really good about being able to hold a conversation with people who speak Spanish. There was one time, if I may brag on him for a minute,
I heard you saved one cheeseburger from the
a
home.
Spanish family,
Good work.
or I guess Mexican
Oliver
family
Boy has
would be
trained him well. Let Barrel
Hispanic,
know
that's
anything
the-
you tell him to. And he's so
I don't know, man. Peaches seems pretty useful, based on what I've seen and done.
celebrity.
I mean, I know that you can use, who is it, Grace or
Than you.
the Bow Chick. They're probably better. But Peaches seems useful for a lot of stealth stuff. But a Hispanic family came to my church when Miles and I were there hanging out with his mom, because his mom actually works at my church. And they needed direction to a English as a second language class that we give there. And Miles guided them to the class speaking Spanish. It was really cool. Well, I'm gonna get you. Dun, dun, dun. Can I not? Can I? There we go.
Target a fucking choir.
Okay. I get it. Okay, that was not graceful. No! But I can see how, cheeseburger could be considered a gimmick. Which is the main reason I waited so long to get him. Also because I wanted to get him on stream. Where'd that car go?
I'm seeing the target.
Get him, Boomer. Get him. Get him, Boomer. Oh, wow. He scared him off.
I dropped the bomb.
What?
Something's up with my targeting.
Okay. Chiradry? You're gonna have to help me pronounce that. But hey, sorry that I probably botched your pronunciation. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Stephen. Hope you're having a good night tonight. I'm doing well. I am sore because I played dodgeball for 3 hours with high school and college students, of which I am in neither age group, slightly above college age. And yeah, it was hard. I'm old school now compared to them. So, although there was an actual straight up like 40-something adult there probably, so that made me feel a little bit better.
Bomb
And then it got me out, and then I was like, okay. Oh, I'm pulling a Skyrim right now. Just jump and hope for the best. I don't know why I didn't get a vehicle. This is clearly grounds for a vehicle. So here's my thing with this game. I try to not fast travel.
Man, that was close. I can't wait for all this fighting to be done.
Because I enjoy traversing the map. I see a lot that I wouldn't have seen otherwise. I do like cheese, but who doesn't? We actually had this conversation, Anna, my girlfriend and I did, where we were like, pretty much everybody likes cheese, except for lactose intolerant people. Oh wait, they still like it too. They just can't do it. Okay, good job, Stephen. You are really showing your worth. Murder, maim, and kill. Thank you, Kaylin. So, here's a question I like to ask, and I've asked the chat a couple times before, but I think it was back when, before a lot of you guys actually joined. That is very true, Vlad. I just wasn't thinking. But a question that I like to ask people is, one, if you could define yourself in 3 fictional characters, who would they be? Anna's shaking her head because I've asked this question so many times. And 2, if you were a pull string doll, you know, like Woody in Toy Story, you pull a string, there's a snake in my boot, someone's poisoned the water hole, you're my favorite deputy. Can't believe I remembered all 3 of those. But if you had 3 things that were that represented you, like the things you say the most, that you could put as a pull string doll, what would they be? Kaylin, one of yours I feel like would be murder, maim, kill. Vortex's would be hello there. All 3. All 3 would be hello there. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe Vortex is Woody from Toy Story, and he pulls... No, that's dumb. Dodgeballs, that would be one of my things. Vegeta 77. I'm not familiar. Who is that? I'm familiar with the character. Though I missed out on the Dragon Ball craze. Funny enough, when Toonami was a big thing here in the States, I did get Gundam Wing. I watched Gundam Wing and loved it. And I actually watched it again a couple years ago, and it still holds up. Okay, cool, Vlad. I like some anime. Dragon Ball's just not one of them. But what was my abort mission? Not going to comment on Donald Trump. Not going to do that here. I pretty much have nothing to say. I worked at a news station during the election. And I know generally what my political views are. I'm not going to talk about them here. But by the end of the thing, I was tired of basically everything in general, and I just wanted it to go away. Just having to hear the same news stories constantly, the amount of ridiculousness that it got to. I just don't like to talk about politics. Mission failed. We'll go next time. Yeah, that's basically what I did. Okay, I get it. I'm a potato. Got it. You don't have to say it, Kaylin. If that was Kaylin who always said that. I honestly can't remember. Oh, you did not just punch my dog. I did not. I don't know why I did this. This is an outpost. I forgot what I was going to. Oh my god, I'm such a potato! Yeah, Chad, how'd we get from, do you like Vegeta 77 to what do you think about Donald Trump? But I will say that, like him or not, which I'm not exactly a fan, but he's the president. I'm not gonna shit talk him. Oh my god. I would have done the same if Hillary had been elected. It's just there's a amount of respect that the position should have, and if we don't show it that respect, it's only going to get worse in the direction that we're headed, to where the presidency is basically a walking meme, and it's his own fault. But I mean, if we want to be taken seriously, I mean, might as well take the presidency seriously. Maybe Donald Trump is Vegeta 77? That'd be cool. Probably the best channel ever. Seriously. It's great. You're gonna love this channel. You're not gonna believe how great this channel is. Sorry, that was me talking like Donald Trump without even attempting an accent. Miles does a pretty good Trump. I see you. I see. Okay, you got too far ahead of me. Sweet. What did I do, Kalen? Vlad making the hard-hitting points. Dude, in 20 years, there's going to be politicians with Minecraft Let's Plays on YouTube.
Yeah, Deputy, if it were up to me, you would have been dead a long time ago. But Joseph has other ideas, and he wants to talk to you, so that's what you're gonna do. Don't worry, my hunters will bring you to him.
So, Jake's messaging me. Were there connection issues in the streams tonight with Brodie and Miles? I heard that Brodie was getting frustrated because his connection was crap, but did the stream keep dropping or something? Thank you for the food. It's all wonderful.
Coming for you again, kid. You better be careful. Those hunters could be anywhere.
That's all, Jacob. This place is...
Yay! Okay, good. Jake was saying something about us having a bunch of 2-minute streams. And for those of you wondering about Far Cry Arcade, we're still going to try to get some in tomorrow. Oh shoot. It's just tonight. I don't want to solo Far Cry Arcade, because I mean, if you guys would be entertained by just me playing Far Cry Arcade, I'll do it. But I just have assumed that you guys wouldn't enjoy it as much without a 2-person dynamic on Far Cry Arcade. So that's the main reason we're not doing that right now. But if you guys insist, I'll do it. I will say, Vlad, I like the dynamic exploration, the way it's done. The enemy stuff is kind of weird. Like, I don't know, Far Cry's always been weird with, like, everyone always wants to kill you 24/7, stuff like that. But, alright, I'm fairly new to Jacob's region, as you can tell. Any requests for places to go? I'm gonna take a helicopter this time. Actually, screw that. I'll take a plane. What's the other burger in there somewhere? Thank you. I don't know if I'd say it's the exploration that sucks. Got it. Hey, Brodie. Well, it's all good. Vlad said stream was fine.
Normal to you? That's all, Jacob. This place is messed the fuck up.
And for those of you wondering, but Stephen, you said that Detroit Become Human was a day one stream. Well, I did, but didn't realize it was coming out on Friday and everything I'd have going on. Oh, Kaylin's telling me that DLC assets are free for everyone? I didn't know that. Capture party incoming. What? Really? Really, guys? That was a party. Nope. Really? Really, we're doing this again? Okay, it's one of those, I have to be uh-huh. That's pretty cool, though, because I remember we had a conversation about that, Vlad, worrying that DLC assets would require the DLCs. Oh, I didn't know the Vietnam ones were out. What kind of stuff came with it?
One of you will be strong, not again.
Get out of here, Peaches.
I gotcha. So, I know that it's what, 2 or 3 times in each region you're forced into this kind of meeting
I
thing,
know you are in pain.
and that's like the one
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh.
pacing issue that I have
You're
with
not
the
the only
story,
one to be tested.
is that it seems to always happen at the worst time.
But I had a wife.
But on that end, it's like
So beautiful, isn't she?
it's their way of introducing the ideology of the characters.
We were pregnant with
There's
our
another
first
way to
child.
do it.
No, we're just babies
But-
ourselves.
I don't know, just kind of a misstep.
I'm becoming a father. Mostly about money.
Any new guns, enemy types?
She had faith that things were going to work out. She always had faith. And one day she was going to go visit a friend.
I've heard this story before because I played with Miles,
There was an accident.
but it's effed up.
The Lord take it. They rushed me to a hospital and put me in a room with this little pink bundle stuffed with tubes. And they said that I had to be strong because my little girl was going to live. God was looking out for our daughter. And they left me alone in the room with her. I just stared
How do you guys feel about Joseph
at my daughter.
as a character, as a villain?
So helpless, so innocent. When all she had in the world was me. And nobody from nowhere with thought. And in that moment, I knew that God was testing me. He was laying out a path before me, and all I had to do was choose. So I put my hand on my little girl's head.
On Far Cry?
And I
Galen?
leaned and I could smell. And we prayed together. Prayed for wisdom. Prayed for strength. And I knew. I heard God's plan for me. I took my fingers and I put them on that little plastic tube.
I agree, Vlad.
Her angelic face.
I think it was overstuffed, where they made 4 good villains, but none of them are Voss or Hoyt levels of good. They just spread it a little too thin.
And then nothing.
I don't do PvP on here, Kalen. I haven't tried it,
Relief. peace.
So it's not because I don't like it or anything.
The Lord giveth, and the
Just
Lord
never tried it.
take.
So this guy, what's the main villain?
Sacrifice.
He's telling a story about how
These are all part
he
of
and his wife
test.
had a baby, and his wife always told him to have faith.
We can serve
She
God.
died in a car wreck, and his baby was basically hooked up to tubes and everything. And he had a moment of quote-unquote clarity, so he killed his daughter
Done well.
by pressing against her oxygen tubes, so she suffocated. That's your villain. Mm-hmm. This guy's interesting though, because he does conditioning, like mental conditioning. So he's trying to turn you basically into a madman that kills on command. The one that killed his daughter, yeah. Joseph Seed.
Excellent.
I did find this interesting, this whole, even though it is repetitive, it's kind of what conditioning is. It's training you
Call the herd.
to respond to certain things a certain way.
Train, hunt, kill, sacrifice!
Oh, shoot. So there was an interesting, well, it wouldn't have been my choice of how to do things. It's a cool idea.
Well done.
And he keeps saying the lines, "Call the herd, well done."
Train, hunt, kill, sacrifice!
And they're repeating the same lines. So it's like that's what they're doing, right? It's brainwashing.
Sacrifice the weak.
Make your sacrifice!
Oh! Have any of you seen Solo yet? The new Han Solo movie?
Not bad. Perfect.
Yeah, it seems that way, Vlad. Wasn't really a fan of Faith's region. It's not that I didn't like it, because I liked how they used the trippiness of the hallucinations and stuff. But I just feel like they had some missed potential there. I liked John's region, but I didn't care about John, if that makes sense. But Jacob seems interesting. I probably killed these people. Yeah, Anna and I are probably gonna see Solo. She gave me a look. Are we not seeing Solo? I mean, would you say that we're not thrilled about it? Yeah, we're not thrilled about it.
Deputy,
But it's just one of those things that, again,
just checking in.
we had a friend
Seen you in a while.
who said that he was going to see it, but he was going to buy an Avengers ticket so they get the money and then sneak into the theater to see
Got a lot
Solo.
of work to do.
Which I hear that and I'm like, that's a bit ballsy considering it was a like a midnight release of the movie on a Thursday. With Far Cry 4, Kalen, or Far Cry 5? Because I think we played a little bit of Far Cry 4. I think that was when I bailed out of the helicopter, or the gyrocopter, and he just was spiraling out and he hit a tree and exploded. Yeah, that's 100% accurate, Vlad. I agree with that totally. Because I was just thinking that a lot of the the support characters and the side characters from John's were the most memorable for me. Gonna clear some more outposts. So I put ending question mark in the title because I didn't know how close I was to completing Jacob's region. Clearly, I overestimated how far I was, so I'll change the title in post. But oh, I'm gonna eagle this. I'm gonna eagle this. Yes. So I mentioned Ghost Recon earlier, and we played Shadow of War last week. What I think would be ideal, like the perfect way to do another Ghost Recon Wildlands style game, I think they should do a Nemesis system for a Ghost Recon game where it's still open world, and you're still the ghosts working in a war, like basically manipulating the war from the shadows as a team that they don't know is involved. Because that's what makes the ghosts, the team that doesn't exist. They can be guns blazing as long as there are no survivors. So they don't have to be absolute stealth. They just have to be anonymous. But I think it'd be cool if they did a Ghost Recon game where there was a like a civil war happening or something. You think so, Vlad? I might have to do that. But if they took it was a civil war, and you were kind of manipulating it to one side, and you could implant different soldiers within the ranks of the opposing side, kind of like you do with having orcs implanted within the orc armies with the Nemesis system. So you could buy them out, and they could like maybe betray you, stuff like that. So there's more strategic manipulating of the war itself, rather than just tactfully taking down missions. That would be really cool. But I don't think we'll ever get that, because again, Ubisoft tends to play it a little safe just because they get so much flack. You okay, Boomer?
My God.
That's weird. I'm gonna liberate you.
Thanks.
There's a lot more of them out there, Deb. If you come across any others, you rescue them too. Don't let those goddamn Peggies take any more good folk.
It was a Far Cry, Kalen.
Hey there, fella.
Who's hey there and me? Oh, hey, it's Ellis. You made it.
Let's get this party started.
Get him, Boomer. What? Oh my God. I think he's actually out drinking with a friend from college. Her name's Mary. There may have been other people there. I don't know. But yep, he's out drinking with the having a cold with the boys, question mark. Did I get jumped? Did I get jumped last week at dodgeball? No, it went well, Kalen. A lot of people showed up. Good attendance. Oh well. They belong to the cult now. But commandeering this vehicle. Okay, what are you doing? Sir? Sir! Okay, he belongs to the cult now. What a douche. Wouldn't let me commandeer his vehicle. Oh. I'm commandeering this vehicle. Are you freaking kidding? You better come, Ellis! Okay, phrasing. Thank you, Philip Ewing. I don't think I've talked to you yet. Thank you for tuning in. Don't you do it. Okay, let's take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Okay, and while you're okay. Sir?
Go, go, go!
Yep. Don't play with Philip. What have you watched any of our other streams, or are you just tuning into this one? I'm asking just so you can to make sure you know our schedule, because we have a pretty consistent schedule here. Hey, he was pointing his gun at me. Can't trust anybody here. This is cult land. Okay, one alarm remaining. What do we got? It's bad vantage point. Boomer, go, Boomer. Cool. So, Philip, I'm going to use this as an excuse to just tell our schedule. So we have a 6-day content schedule while my dog is scouting the outpost. So I'll just tell you what we got next first and then wrap around. So on Fridays we do 2 streams. Tonight was kind of weird because we had some early streams with Miles and Brodie. That's 2 other guys from the channel. They like to play games like Fortnite and H1Z1, so Battle Royale, stuff like that. Which, if that's not your cup of tea, then great, we'll get along fine, because I personally don't like those. But, so we usually do 2 streams on Friday night with a podcast on Friday afternoon at 12 p.m. Central. Then, there's the other alarm, sweet. Then on Saturday night, we also do 2 streams, usually starting around 8. So tomorrow night we'll be back with, hopefully, Detroit Become Human. Who did they spot?
Let's do it.
And then Sundays we don't have anything. Mondays we have a Let's Play series at 12 p.m. Central. Tuesdays we do an XCOM live stream, and that's with me. My name is Stephen. That's at 4 p.m. Central. Then Wednesdays we have what's called Wilds Wednesdays, which is a different Let's Play game every single week at 12 p.m. Central. Then on Thursdays we do a co-op live stream, which is basically the game it just has to be a co-op game is usually what we aim for. I'm trying to, man. There we go. Okay. Nice. That went off fairly without a hitch. And yeah, after Thursday comes Friday, and then we do it all again. So hopefully we'll see you around a little bit more. I didn't know if you were heading out or anything, but I just wanted to make sure that you got that before. Oh, you'll be right at home here then. We play a lot of Far Cry Arcade here. The plan is to do a Far Cry Arcade stream tomorrow night. And Brodie and Miles on the channel love some Fortnite. I'm personally not a fan, but everyone else on the channel is, so you'll get plenty of that here, whether I like it or not. Okay, cool. So what are your, what? Okay. Take it easy. Take it easy. Come on. What are some of your favorite games, Philip? Since we're here getting to know each other. Anyone else can chime in as well. But I know a little bit more about Vlad and Kaylin. Thank you for chiming in there, Kaylin. Giving me some support there. Is all the food eaten? Did we eat all the food? Okay, good. Because, yeah. Okay, good. Because I'm reaching my limit. Discord. We do have a Discord. Thank you, Kaylin. Do we have oh, I just noticed the vector. That's nice. I really need to. Kaylin, can you be a doll and link the Discord for me?
Dogs are too good for this world.
Let's see where we need to go next. Probably should do some missions. Sure, George Wilson. That sounds like a... We're working on it, Vlad. Fortnite, Far Cry, Rainbow Six, and Call of Duty. Now, when you say Rainbow Six, do you mean just Siege, or do you go way back? Because Rainbow Six, for me, I still haven't gotten myself to like Siege, but I want to like Siege. But I loved some old school Rainbow Six. Back when it was more about the co-op and not the PvP. I thought you were a mod, Kalen. Well, Chortle Games on Discord. Brodie, if you're listening, get on that. I don't think I have the link on hand, and I'm busy trying to get a van out of a ditch. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Which Call of Duty is your favorite, Joseph? Or Philip? It's funny. I know a Joseph Ewing, and so I saw your last name, and I was like, I've talked to Joseph, that guy, in years, and I just instinctively... Okay. That would make sense. I need to wake up, guys. But yes, Philip. That is your name, not Joseph. I got that. I got it now. We're good. Get him, Boomer. Get him. Oh. Nicely done, Ellis. Thank you, Brodie. Philip's got jokes. Love it. How do you feel about the Black Ops 4 announcement, Philip? Okay. I guess I don't get to drink my milkshake with one hand and drive with the other hand. Thanks, rest area sign. Ooh, excuse me, guys. Anybody got big plans for the long weekend? I'm fortunate. I have technically a 4-day weekend. As long as you're not counting my church work, because that's got me every day, every week.
Name's George. I watch the roads for Eli. Let him know what the Peggies are up to. Used to be this whole place was filled with kids laughing, playing ball. I'd teach them too. Used to play in the minors.
Yeah. Are you burned at all by the exclusion of a campaign?
Before this goddamn war.
Philip?
Been looking through my old cards. Them cult fucks killed our whole damn team. I'd sworn I had the full set from when I played, but some of them are missing. Say, would you mind keeping your eyes peeled for any of them suckers? Come back when you got them. It'd be great to remind folks of the good old days.
Sorry that I'm not nerd enough, Vlad? I don't know. I don't know, man. No, don't sabotage. Enter. I do not work for Joseph's seat at the church. Don't put that on me, Kaylin. The church and what the cult is are not the same. I was going to do a thing, and then I forgot the thing. Oh well. I appreciate your honesty, Philip. I was a bit frustrated, especially because I really liked the Black Ops 3 campaign, just because loadouts were great, co-op sold me on it, and the fact that you could have different skills. Like I was a hacker the whole time, so I could convert robots. Yep, I'm Joseph. That's the secret. That is not the case. Don't put that on me, Vlad. Train go boom. Yep. Classic. Good grenade throw, Stephen. I mean, knife throw, Stephen. God, I hate everything. Oh, Jake! Hey, Jake. Are you guys back in the States yet? But yeah, I really enjoyed the Black Ops 3 campaign. The story was a bit convoluted and confusing, but the gameplay was absolutely solid in my opinion, and I was frustrated to see that they were doing away with all that goodwill to just make a battle royale and PvP game, because those are two things that not really my cup of tea. So I probably won't get it, but I will say the trailer they made was at least a well-made trailer. I appreciate the Black Ops 4 trailer more than I appreciate the Battlefield 5 trailer, honestly. Are you referring to the 3 campaign or the lack of a campaign in 4 about being a risk taker? And if you're just tuning in, this is Far Cry 5. We're in Jacob's region, not making as good of time as I would have hoped, but we're still having a good time here. At least I am, and that's all that matters. Ha. Yeah, I agree, Philip. I appreciated that it was something different. Yeah, Vlad, just so I can hear your input, what was upsetting about the BF5 trailer to you? Just so I get your opinion. You good, man? I need some more explosive arrows, probably. Do those auto... Well, I guess not. I'm gonna fill up on all of my fixings. I don't think I've tossed a single smoke grenade in this game. Shovel round! Nice! One of these days I will try that shovel launcher, guys. And I got money to burn, so... Sure. Helicopter, that's what I need. So you guys are gonna hear me. This is mainly for Philip's benefit, because I don't know... He's been around long enough to hear my several winces of pain. But I hosted a dodgeball event for high school and college students at my church tonight. And I am so sore. So everything hurts. It hurts to breathe. It hurts to laugh. It hurts to really do anything. But it's okay. We share the exact same sentiments, Vlad. The Bionic Woman thing bothered me a lot. Thank you, Philip. I believe Arcade will continue upon Jake's arrival, but according to... Like, did you guys say that you wanted me to do a solo Arcade if it comes to that? Would you guys prefer we waited to do Arcade where we had multiple people? Or would you just prefer I went solo? I just don't want to assume that I can hold your guys' attention and entertain you by myself with a mode that is clearly more geared towards co-op. I'm glad it does, Vlad. That's a problem. And I saw the whole historical inaccuracy thing is a huge problem for me. But it's like, if you're making a futuristic game, fine. But you're making a game that is very important, like, that is a part of a point in time that is very important to a lot of people, that impacted a lot of history. And you've done relatively accurate history in the past with Battlefield 1. And then the guy, one of the guys took to Twitter and said, he said, we will always pursue fun over authenticity or something like that. And I heard that and I was just like, oh, that's just bad. That's lame. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's get down to ground level. Come on. Where are you guys at? Where are you guys at? Got him. Okay, you know what? Got him.
Look down there! Reinforcements coming
Alright, I will, if it comes to it, I will do a solo arcade. If you guys want it. Hopefully Miles will be available. He seemed to think that he would be, but I don't know. He's a busy guy, so things come up. Oh, hey, bud. Oh, yeah. That was not good for you. I actually haven't tried the Vector yet, Philip. Thank you for reminding me. I need to do that. Actually, when I land, after I take this thing out, I'm going to use the Vector. Oh my gosh, you guys see those shots? Come on. That's I agree, Vlad. Get the setting right. Let the gameplay fill everything else in. It was just unnecessary. It felt like they were trying to make a statement, and that's just the wrong place and time to make a statement. Alright, what do we got? My helicopter's probably gonna break. I don't see the last guys. But remind me, Philip, once I finish this outpost, to equip the Vector. For real. I really want to try it. Where are these last guys? Or last guy? Ellis, where is he? Yes, the music is good. Okay, this is a little ridiculous. I'm just gonna sabotage this car. Because I can. Oh, is that... Are you shooting? Somebody shooting? Oh. Was it the dog? Oh gosh, the dog is immortal. It was the dog? Yeah, that's my thing. They said the same thing about Front 2. Vlad. They were like, oh, no paid DLC, and they effed it up by microtransactioning the hell out of it, and the DLC doesn't even come out at a reasonable time. Thank you, Philip. Headed to do that right now. I'll replace my sniper rifle with it because I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm kind of a boss with the bow. Don't tell Jake, but I think I might be a little better than him with the bow. Just a little bit, though. Don't tell Jake, but I think it's a lot of bit, actually. I'm atting you, Jake. Might as well suppress it. Sure. Oh, unless if that was a bad idea. I don't know. Oh, yeah. So, Drab Queen. Wow, that's the title. I've noticed that a color scheme that I really like is like a brass kind of color and a black or dark gray. And this kind of fits that. That's kind of a color scheme that I use whenever I can. Kalen, I am boss with the bow. You've seen my non-potato shots. Where's the skunk? Where's the skunk? Where's the skunk? Where's the skunk? Oh, what just happened? Oh, hey, I'm out. Nice.
I could really use your
Is he yelling at this skunk? I'm gonna show you what a real patriot is. Come here, skunk! I dare you! I'm Nicolas Cage. Kill me!
Satellite dishes. Pretty sure I saw 3 of them on the rooftops around here. Take some explosives and blow them to hell.
Blow them to hell.
I'm pretty sure
Get her done.
We're here.
Okay, where are we going? Is my helicopter broken? How broken is my helicopter? Probably no missiles. AI is great when shit-talking animals. let's see what we got here. So I'm gonna assume that might not work. So I'm gonna try a thing, okay? Thing. Here we go. There we go. Okay, that helicopter's going nowhere. Look at that. What a landing. Oh. Don't know why it's on burst. There we go. Holy crap, that is some steady fire right there. I see why people like this, Philip. That is some stability.
Here, please.
Shut up, Ellis. You're fine. It's only a bullet wound.
There you are.
Really? I will say though, this thing eats ammo, but that's typical Vector. Did that do it? I think that did it. That did it. Really, I didn't notice that, Vlad. Have to look out for that. Okay, Ellis, let me explain to you how helicopters work. He looks at me and he goes, "Let's burn rubber." Ellis, okay, let me tell you guys a little bit about Ellis. Ellis, some of you have probably heard this story. I think Kaylin's probably heard this story. Ellis, I was hunting turkeys for whatever, Far Cry things. And Ellis turns to me after I kill one and he goes, "Do you think those things have souls?" And I'm just like, well, damn, Ellis. Okay. How do I remote detonate? Ellis! God dang! That was your own fault. Oh shoot. Okay, great. That did it. Then we're gonna be lazy. Get a shot of this one.
It's a lost cause.
Did that not... Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better, Vlad. I thought I was doing something stupid. Okay, so tell me, you cannot tell me this is still in working order. Here, blow up. Blow up. Oh, that did it. Hey, ha ha ha. Oh, that's a pole. Hey, pole. Ellis! Ellis is my, he's the stupid one that Jake and I make fun of a lot. Oh, hey, bud. Why are you evil? Calm down. I didn't do anything to provoke you. Why are you mad?
Is there a problem here?
Okay. We all overreacted a little bit in that situation. Now let's think about how we can improve upon that in the future. Okay. What in tarnation? Got him. Okay. There was another thing that Ellis did. This is actually a video we have on Twitter. I haven't put it on YouTube, but it's really short. It's a clip of Ellis. He shoots the driver of a truck that's speeding towards him. Shoots the driver, gets him, and he just goes, "Oh hell yes!" and then gets creamed by the truck. He just gets destroyed. It was great. It was just one of those things where it was like you couldn't ask for a better moment to have on camera. You calling me dumb? You call me dumb, Philip? I have a new follower, Infamous Boy 74. Is that anybody in the stream? If it is, say hey. Oh. Moving. Who's moving? Ellis, are you in? You are not. Am I getting targeted? Oh, Boomer. That's Boomer. Gotta help. Gotta help my boy Boomer. I'd rather be a famous boy 74, but that's just me. Fair. Got you, Boomer. This is probably stupid, but whatever. Yep, that was way too late to pull that cord. Oh, man. Sorry about that, guys. Came in way too hot. It was one of those things that there was like two sides. There was a cliff, and I was trying to avoid the cliff. You know what? I don't have to explain myself to you, Vlad. We all make mistakes. And let's just say, if ever comes a time to base jump or jump out that helicopter, let's not ask Stephen advice. I'm okay with that. This game may have crashed. I think I dive bombed so hard that I broke the game. Okay, you know what, Vlad? Just because I thought that there may have been a magical world on the other side of that rock, so I ran into it as fast as I could, does not make me dumb. Just makes me maybe a little naive. It also makes me dead. But not dumb. Probably more stupid than dumb. So, here's the deal, guys. I can't, because of the way PlayStation streaming works, like streaming straight through PlayStation, I can't continue the stream and close this game, and this game will not let me open the menu. So if I'm to, this is basically, this is the end of the road. It's looking like. Hey, Ronnie Coleman. We're staring here at a black screen. Let me try some things. Pretty tired and sore and hurting, generally in pain. Everything hurts. It hurts to breathe. It hurts to laugh. Yeah, that guitar is getting it. That one guitar. They look at him and they were like, "Hey, guitar player, the video has failed. Just give us some background strumming." And he's like, "Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cut it here. We will be streaming tomorrow with Detroit Become Human. We might skip out on the Friendly Fire Games stream tomorrow, just because Andrew's busy. He's actually with my parents, our parents. He's my brother. So we may not play with them tomorrow night. Instead, Miles and I might do an extended Far Cry arcade. some Detroit Become Human. We're going to get some good games in there. If you've enjoyed what you've seen tonight, yeah, I'm actually... I'm going to try to eject Far Cry after this, and it's going to be like... It's just going to come out melted. Just like, you dive bombed so hard, you don't get to play this game anymore. Hopefully that's not the case. But if you guys have enjoyed this tonight, leave a like, leave a sub. That's the easiest way to stay notified of what we're doing when we're doing it. It would be greatly appreciated. And we will be back tomorrow with Detroit Become Human and hopefully Far Cry Arcade. If I can't get anybody to be with me, I will do it solo upon request. If you guys have any requests of games you would like to see us play, let us know in the comments. We have a Twitter account at ChortleGames. We have a Facebook account at ChortleGames. We have a Discord. Jake put the link in earlier. Good night, Ronnie. I hope to see you tomorrow night. But yeah, Jake put that link in there. The Discord is... Okay, it's not letting me do the thing. Anyway, we have a Discord. ChortleGames. I'm sure it's findable. Sorry, I'm looking at like 3 different screens right now. But we hope to see you guys tomorrow. Let us know if you have any requests of games you'd like to see us play within reason, because we all work jobs and all have reasonable income that doesn't mean we can buy every game. I've got my eye on a few like Shadow Warrior 2 at Caitlin's request, and as soon as that thing goes on sale, I'm picking it up. But it's been fun. I've talked over this black screen trying to buy time, hoping that it would fix itself enough. I'm gonna stop. I think I broke the game itself. I will get back to you guys on whether or not Far Cry is dead for me now, but hopefully not. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Till then, hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope to see you tomorrow. If not, enjoy your extended weekend, barring that you have one. And we'll see you around tomorrow and next week. Good night, guys.